On the 12th day of Moogmas, Elvis gave to me a really crappy medal, and it's Phil. Boo! Ladies and gentlemen, this video is now in session. Obi-Wan362 Gamer Along presiding, and I guess I really shouldn't complain too much because I do already have 4? 3? I have 3 or 4. 3 or 4 Moogle, Sora Moogles. So, but importantly, we are, 4. 4 Sora Moogles, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am back. Things are good. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful holiday. A Happy New Year. In that time, I did a few polls. Stuff happened. I don't really remember what all happened, what all I got as far as in the game goes. Except I do know I got the 101 Dalmatians. I sucked it up. Did that, which was hard because I was on vacation in Texas. And so finding the time to do this was challenging, but I did it. And that was that. I pulled from the... it was yesterday. Yesterday was the last day for it. The debut Part 2 deal. I got an illustrated Atlantica Sora. I told everybody that I only pulled twice, and that was true when I said it. But then I ended up pulling again. So I got an Atlantica Sora, yes, illustrated Atlantica Sora. And then I also got HD Pete, which I heard is supposed to be a really powerful reverse power metal. So, cool. As well as a Hercules B, who has an absurd multiplier. Like, that's ridiculous. That's just dumb. Look how insane that is. It's amazing. All right. But yeah, so those are those. I have those now. They helped me get a little bit further with the high score challenge. But we have something a wee bit more important. So, first things first, for this rest of this week, including before it, but I wasn't here to show it to you, so there have been daily present quests where you can get daily presents. And actually, this is pretty great. 3, those are skip ticket pluses, aren't they? I believe so. All you have to do is defeat an enemy. To defeat an enemy is a gold tricoloma, and they're not hard. They're not hard. We'll use YouTube Maniac here, only for the fact that we're going to be doing if you are here to watch me actually play the game, today's probably not the episode for you. And you might go, why, Obi? Well, the simple reason for that is a number of things happened here at the start of the new year. We had the debut deal. The foretellers are back. Xion EX is out. We're going to actually do a poll for that here in a minute. We're only going to do one. Apparently the rates for her aren't great. And it's when I was like, well, it would be great if I got her. I have Kyrie EX. And I don't have a lot of super great reverse medals. So I don't need... I don't need Xion EX, but it's one of those things, if I got it, that'd be great. We'll also do this, we'll do the weekly gem quest here real quick. And oh no, we're required to use my strongest Keyblade. Really? So, oh no? I realize that this could be a problem for other people. For me, it's like, oh, well, thank you. But so, amongst everything that's going on right now, I'll turn auto off, because that almost inevitably, one of the enemies has counters. Though, as I'm saying that, I'm realizing, wait a minute, I got my 2 Kyrie EXs up front. We're going to be fine. But, crap, what am I trying to say? So, those deals have been up. We've been getting free pulls for the Moogle that you saw, the Moogle and Sora you saw. Every time you're guaranteed a Moogle and Sora, or Sora Moogle, whatever it is, within 10 pulls. and it's been going on. It's going to go on for 20 days total. I think there's only 12 left, something like that. I don't know. But so like you're basically guaranteed to get at least 2 of them. I've gotten 4, so that's a thing. But that's going on, and at the end of the thing, you get to trade in all your Moogle and Soras for 1,000 jewels a pop. So right now I've got a guaranteed 4,000 jewels coming to me, which really, now that I say that, I might go ahead and pull twice from Xion, just for the heck of it. No, what I'll do is I'll pull once from Xion and then once from the... Or I was going to say the foreteller deal, and then somebody, I remember now, somebody pointed out in the Discord an issue with the foreteller deal, but we'll get to that here in a second. There we go. Nailed it. But with all this other stuff, with the puppies, with everything, for those who are unaware, as I realized I just kind of glossed over the puppies, expecting everybody already know what it is. 101 Dalmatians, here in Global, you had to go through and you had to mine up. There was random drop opportunities for 33 puppies each day. Like Monday was like 1 through 33, Tuesday was 34 through 66, and then Friday was 67 through 99, and then Pongo and Perdita could drop at any time. You had to get all 101 of them in order to fuse that metal. But we only had like a week to do it. And then, like I said, we had day limitations. So it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. But if you did it and if you guilted it and you got a full guilt, which since it's a tier 1 metal is only 25%, you got a total of 101 levels for your Nova. For those keeping score, you normally only get 6 levels for your Nova whenever you completely max out a guilt. 1 for the guilting it originally, and 5 more for maxing it out. So that's a really cool bonus. It's really cool, and of course, it's cute. It's real cute. But it was just a pain in the butt to get it. But so, with all that, we also get a guilting campaign. Which, again, for those who don't know, when you combine metals, whenever you put 2 of the same metal together, it puts a dot on the metal, increases its special attack. Whenever it gets 5 dots, and then you put another copy of that metal into it, then it guilts the metal, and you get a percentage bonus to its special attack based upon like its tier, effectively, and luck of the roll. Like I think for like a here, let's just pull it up. Let's just pull up the notice. That's the smart thing to do, right? Just pull up the notice. Was that far back, or did I just not? No, there it is. It was on January 1st. So, yeah, under normal circumstances, like a tier 3, because it caps out at 100%, so that's something people can understand. Tier 3, you normally have a range of 40 to 100%. During the campaign, it's 70 to 100. So, like, you have much better chances of getting much better guilds. So, this is something a lot of us have been just saving up medals for, waiting for the opportunity to actually be able to guild things and not have to worry about getting really crappy guilds. So, with that, yeah. Oh, okay, and then the other thing I was going to say was foretellers are currently back. I was planning on trying to pull for either this one or this one, because I noticed that what my Stroke of Midnight is really missing is a really strong upright magic. Because the strongest ones I have are all ungilted. They're just not that good because they're ungilted. And so I was like, oh, well, I'll just pull a foreteller. Those will be great. Well, apparently, if you read the fine print in the foreteller falling price deal thing, if you get them, there's no guarantee that they will have dots. Not even one. So you could end up getting one of these super rare medals, and then it's going to cost you 6 Mickey and Brooms to gilt it. And for those of you unaware, Mickey and Brooms are not common things. Even if you're one of the people who are paying to play this game. It's still not that common. So, just, you know, be forewarned. But I am going to pull for the Xion deal because I got the jewels. We might even pull twice. If I'm feeling it. We're going to do this, and then we're going to spend the rest of the video gilting medals. Because I have so many that need to be gilted, this could take a while. Oh, I got the reverse medal. Come on. Got 2 reverse medals. Ooh, look at that Riku. Really? 2 of you? Actually, I think Dark Riku is supposed to be good, isn't he? Tier 5. Lowers defense of all targets by 1 tier for 2 turns. There's the higher the slot number. Alright. And you have no dots. Okay. Well, that's butts. I like how I even get the reverse medal. It's like, oh, this is my chance. We'll do one more. We were doing literally one more because I also want to make sure I have jewels. Nobody seems to think there's anything really important coming up as far as things that Japan has that we don't have yet. But I also don't want them to spring something on us and be like, here you go, and it's like, oh, crap. So, we'll do this, and then we're going to be gilting a bunch of stuff. So, and I got upright this time, so. No, there wasn't even a reverse medal in there. Really? I was actually just thinking about her, and was thinking about this earlier, was the fact of, like, my guilt on her is not good. So, you know what? While I'm terribly annoyed at all of this garbage here, I'll take it, I guess. The other thing that was added was a new avatar board, and it is, I'll show it real quick. They're kind of deluxe avatar boards of Flower Meow and, or excuse me, Meow Wow and Flower Meow, but they come with a ton of stuff. Like, they're super expensive. They're 7,770 jewels, whereas normally avatar boards are like 2,500. But it's super deluxe because you get 2 of each of the gems, which are numerous. 2 Fantasia Mickey Bees. Those are the Mickey and Brooms I mentioned before. They're very uncommon. And you get bonuses like Magic Mirrors, and you get Poison plus 2, Paralysis plus 2, and Sleep plus 2. Things I've never seen before. Second Chance 3, super good. Attack Boost 5, and AP plus, and Lux plus, and Attack Boost 5, Max, and Gauge 2. So these aren't bad. They're not bad by any means. They're just expensive. And it's a question of whether or not that's worth it to you. I don't know if it is for me, but I'm going to pass it off to you, ask you whether or not I should get them. And so I'm going to hold on to enough jewels to make sure I can get them. We do have 6 more days, though, so I have time. I have the time. So, anyway, now that we've kind of rolled through all of that, hit on all of that, it's time to do some stuff, all right? First things first, go ahead and combine. Come on. Believe in yourself. In the heart of the cards. Yeah, there's also technically a fusion experience buff thing going on and reduced cost for doing it and all this nonsense. It's not really that important. Like, I'm guessing, apparently, I've heard from some of you, like, once upon a time, money was tighter in the game, but those were the dark days, and we're well out of those at this point. Sounds slightly powerful hit, so that's actually pretty good on him. You on the other hand have strength. So we'll fuse these in here, see if we get minus ground. Strength, I think we're going to skip it. And we'll go ahead and fuse the other one in here because we have no other use for it. Come on! And max gauge is +2, so nope. First we're going to fuse away a bunch of our used up metals, or a bunch of our new metals, excuse me, so that we can get the space made for magic-based defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Okay. I guess, technically, if I was looking for a proper trait on that, it would be extra attack. Damage and raids is not really it. And Bambi's real pathetic, so... yeah, it's like going with ground enemy defense. It's like, I could do it, but it's not going to do anything. Let's see. Oh, one of my Moogmas days, I got a 3-star version, Kingdom Hearts Cloud, instead of the 4-star or the 5-star version, which I have. Obviously, I've had enough to 3-dot him, so had a number of him. Oh, here's that new fill I got. He's jeez. Here's his power base strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. So again, we would be looking for something like extra attack, because he's a buffing metal. Strength plus 1,000. Yeah, we'll replace that. That one looks shiny and new. Out with the old, in with the new, you know. So we're gonna do all this management stuff. We're gonna get all these situated. I'm not sure when I pulled this second Zaldin A. But I have him now. And so I don't know. At some point I saw that I had him and was like, huh, I should fuse those. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and wait until I'm back on screen again. And lo and behold, now that I'm back on screen, it's a guilting campaign. So, where it's just, this is just metal management day. Poison resist, that's not even good. So, and like I said, we're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna guilt through so many things, which is gonna free up a lot of space for me. I got the shark. He is expansive, but for proud mode, he could be super useful because he does his one move. He's a dark buffer. Oh, actually doesn't make me that good, because if I'm in a raid, I don't have metal limits. That's my logic. If I'm in a raid, I'm not going to have limits on my metals under normal circumstances. So I don't need him to be super good in that. But if I have got limits on my metals, I might need that paralysis resist. So it makes sense in my head. You can disagree with me, that's fine. Also, I think I'm going to guilt Tifa and Aerith. I have the extra copy now. And there's nothing else for me to do with it. Like, now that I've got Kyrie EX, unless there's a mission that's like, you can't use tier 7s, but you can use tier 6s, I have no need for them. I'm not combining these two yet. I don't have other copy metals yet. So as soon as I get another copy metal other than Vanitas, I will combine these two, because I only haven't, like, the only purpose of combining it is for the trait, obviously. So, you were aerial enemy defense minus 60. I think that's what I was gonna go with, was aerial enemy defense minus 60. Those are ready to combine. Oh, Jumba! Jumba Jukiba! I was talking with, Bubbles, my girlfriend, about something, and Jumba Jukiba came up. And she was like, who's Jumba Jukiba? And I was like, oh yeah, not everybody knows that that's what not everybody remembers that was the name of the scientist from Lilo and Stitch. So, aerial enemy defense minus 60. That's probably just the best we're gonna get. Oh yeah, she's already got. So we save this one to reroll the guilt. If even today I can't get something good. Nope. Nope. You're a tier 2. Who knows? Maybe we'll guilt you. Combine these rabbits. Speed-based strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. Yeah, you need. Though I like the idea of him having sleep resist. You know, because he's got a clock. So it's like an alarm clock. That's why he's resistant to. Like that's why he's resistant to sleep, because he's afraid of being late. Okay, that's the story. That's the canon. There's nothing else to it. That is his trait, and I am not gonna stand in his way. We're also going to be re-guilting my Sephiroth, which means he will get a new trait. Hopefully, we can swap out this extra attack for something like ground defense, but who knows? We're still not fusing away the Ventuses, largely just because there's no need to. I don't need to yet. Ventus is kind of obsolete at this point, and I'm still hoping for the day. Oh, so this was one of my other ones that I got from Mugamus. Was I got an extra copy of HD Sora. So I figured I'd wait until you guys were here, fuse them together so you could see the trait I get for him. Because I had to buy a ton of space for those stupid Dalmatians, so I have a ton of metal room right now. So, ground enemy defense minus 60, that's not bad at all. Though I don't think his multiplier is anything amazing. I think he's more of a buffer metal, but I don't recall. It might be great. Well, I guess it is a 3.0. Reduce strength of all attributes by 1 tier for 2 turns. Takes more damage the higher your HP. Like, apparently it's pretty good, but kind of like, again, I have so many things I'm tempted to just spend the Mickey and Brooms to guilt. I'm tempted to for him, but not for good reasons. Like, I'm tempted to because I'm like, oh, he's only 2 dots away. But like, yeah, his trait is max gauge is +2. He's not good. He's not good. And so I'm not going to. Fear not, I'm not going to. Dark Riku, I figure there's no reason for us not to just go ahead and pop these two together. Dark Riku's not something that's being used in the current high score challenge or anything. So it's unlikely we're going to need 2 Dark Rikus. I hope. Ground enemy defense minus 60, that's pretty solid. Okay. I'll have to change both my spirit and my clothes here for next video. Hopefully I remember. Probably won't. I kept an extra Pongo and Perdita. There was no reason to, but I was like, that'll be cute. We're 1 away from being able to guilt Leon here. That'd be fun. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on just guilting the good stuff. And by good stuff, I just mean everything higher, like at least tier 3 and higher. If it's lower than tier 3, I don't care. Today, I don't care. We'll see how I feel afterwards. Oh, crap. What were you? 2 moderately powerful hits. Okay, then he's probably where he's going to be. He's probably where we're going to leave him. But, and sure, attempt to fuse it in there. What do I care? What does it matter? What does any of this matter? Truly. in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, definitely not that. You're not the White Rabbit. So, how was, as I finished going through all this, how was everybody's holiday? Again, I've said it a couple times, but I was down in Texas visiting family. It was a great time. Bubbles got to go with my family. And we went and visited Mom's side of the family. And it was the first time Bubbles had gotten to go to Texas. So she was awful excited. But yeah, just it's good. My sister surprised me with a Nintendo Switch for Christmas, which was awesome. You may have been aware because we were streaming the other day on Twitch. We were streaming Breath of the Wild. Trying, you know, we had to break in the console. We had to break it in. So that was fun. Raise strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. You don't need ground defense. You need extra attacks, what you need. But yeah, so that was going on. It was a good time. It was a good time. I got a new pair of boots, which I have desperately needed. A new pair of brown boots, because my old brown boots were cutting into my ankle, and that really sucked. So I'm glad I don't have to put up with that no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. But yeah, so how did everybody else do? How did everybody else do, eh? Did everybody else get some good stuff? Right? Right? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Talking about. Bam. Let's see. Pinocchio. His defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Okay, so he's a tanky metal. He's still a buff, so technically I'd still want extra attack. Even though he's never going to get used, that's at least better than max gauges +2. Most everything is better than max gauges +2, considering I have gauge restoration medals, and I have a number of them at like all levels. You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Let's just go ahead and optimize this. Go ahead and max him out, max out his level. And aerial enemy defense -60. I'll take it. It's better than damage in raids. He does a AoE attack, so he's not super useful in raids. I guess he's before the point. Oh shoot! I forgot to evolve this thing. Let's go ahead and just throw a little doop-de-doop in there. There we go. Actually, I think I didn't forget to evolve it. I think I was waiting to make sure that when I pulled, I didn't pull another copy so I could get a better trait. I think is what I had done, which is dumb. Because I would have wanted to guilt them first anyway to make sure. Ooh, and I got another one of these guys from the Moogle deal, so that was fun. Again, waited on you guys before combining them so that you guys could see what the trait came out to be. Extra attack. Okay, that's a thing that happened. 7 hits lowers defense of all targets by 1 tier for 2 turns. Inflicts more damage the lower the slot number. Okay, so I could see that he is a debuff metal, but he's expensive, and that's the real limitation on that. So that's gonna be a little bit problematic. I cannot wait to put these two together. It's gonna be great. I still have all these Trick Masters that I never decided what to do with, so I'm gonna make like one final push. The problem is I did use one of them to re-roll the guilt on this guy because I needed him for the previous it was the high score. No, it was the Phil Cup. Needed him for the Phil Cup. So to get past one of the missions, I wasn't able to finish the Phil Cup. I was able to get all the way to the final mission, and that's as far as I could get. I couldn't get any farther than that. So, meh. Did all right. And there's the current high score challenge that's going on. I hit the requirement that got me all of the built-in prizes, but I'm not being able to get myself up far enough to do anything more than that, which is a shame because this one would have been great for that upright magic that I said I needed. And I even know at least one person in our guild wasted a bunch of making brooms to finish him off. Problem is, I got max HP plus 800 instead of anything useful. So, that's where we are on that. Alright, that was that. So now is the time to seize the day. This is what we're doing. Alright. And now we're going through, and we're guilting things. Starting with Megara. Now, which one of you has lowers target's defense by 1 tier for 1 turn? That's right, you don't have anything for some reason. You do. It's weird. But, come on, let's see. It's time to guild. Come on, Heart of the Cards. 86, not bad. I have tons and tons of mirrors built up. She's a tier 3, so maximum guilt is 100%. I have tons of mirrors. Mirrors can be spent to increase that percentage by 1 percentage point for each mirror. But it's just one of those things like, if I don't have to use the mirrors, I'd rather not, because they're kind of rare also. But they're kind of rare. But because I am doing this free to play, I don't pull a lot, which means I don't have a lot of medals to guilt, usually. And that's how I get away with not having any of that. So, do this. This will reroll the guilt on him. And, like, it's like, oh, you get the new bonus range. Like, well, we're already in a bonus range, so it's the same bonus range, annoyingly. But hopefully we can get higher than 88%. We don't. And I'm pretty sure I want to keep damage in raids. Yeah, I want to keep damage in raids. He can be a raid medal, that's fine. Apparently he's supposed to be pretty good for that. So, Axel, baby! He has 11 hits and raises power strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn. He is a great candidate, and he only costs 1. He's a great candidate for extra attack. More importantly, with the new range, he should hopefully be able to yield a better guilt than 73. 85. Much better. 12% better. You know what? As I said before, out with the old, in with the new. Though I could have just kept it because I'm salty. Okay, so those two are down. We'll go ahead and, as I said, we're going to go ahead and guilt these two because I don't see a lot of use for them. I don't know when the next time there's going to be a high score challenge that calls for them. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys weigh in on that. That's my opinion. You guys have been playing this game a lot longer than I have. So I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. But like I said, I don't see a lot of use for them in high score challenge settings. And that's the only setting where you wouldn't want them guilted. So let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'll wait on that. We're actually going to waste... we're gonna waste Mickey and Broom. Because he is 1 away. And that bugs me. And I have a few Mickey and Brooms. I have 9 of them. And look, it's gonna happen, alright? I'm not even giving you an opportunity. You can cry about it later. But he's 1 away. 130. I think he's a tier 5, so it could have gone up to 150? Yeah. Could have gone up to 150. So 20 away. That's annoying, but I could do it. I need to... Ah, crap. I meant to look while we were going through before. We're going to check real quick. He's got aerial enemy defense. He's got gauges, which is garbage. And you've got aerial enemy defense. Okay, evolve this one. Oh, frag a butt. I didn't... Where are you? Did I already pass you? I think I already passed you. Yeah. Evolve this guy. And the whole reason we need to do this now is because we're going through the power metals right now. And in the power metals, I'm ready to guilt these dude, but I need both copies of them. So it's either aerial enemy defense minus 60 or aerial enemy defense minus 60. So go ahead and do this and just kind of hope for the best. Extra attack will be the best, but I'm not gonna hold my breath if I'm going to get it off of a single reroll. So, 70 is the lowest possible guilt for this medal at this point in time. Screw you too, game. Screw you too. And then you spat on me. Get out. Just get out. Nobody loves you. I've got the mirrors to fix it. I'm just not happy about it. Okay. My Sephiroth. He's actually been really useful to me. So let's see if we can't make him more useful. Rerolling this guilt. It's guaranteed to be between 90 and 130. Gives me a better chance of getting up higher. Come on. Heart of the cards. Please. Give me at least 100 and something. Screw you! Does strength stack? Strength stacks, doesn't it? Problem is extra attack, like, it just isn't super useful. Yep, strength stacks. Awesome. Beautiful. He's, like, super strong now. Alright, fine. I really don't want to spend the mirrors to fix him. He's strong. The problem is he's one of my really good, reversed speed medals, but he's also a tier 4, and for reverse speed, I also have Final Boss Xion, which is just better. So, yeah. Lowers defense of all attributes of all targets by 1 tier for 1 attack. For 1 attack. Ugh. That's not even that good. So we're gonna do this guy. So he's not a very good medal, but maybe the guilt will help mellow him out. Wow, the game hates me. Are you joking? Actually, I'm curious. I'm curious if what it does is say, look, we randomize the numbers based on the same range as always, but if you would have got anything lower than the lowest possible one, we'll just bump you up. And the problem with that is there's a substantial difference between that and what it says. Yes, sure, why not? Because if the range of possibilities is more limited, then there's better odds of getting higher things, whereas if it's just the lowest end is capped, but the range is the same, then you actually have a real good possibility of getting the lowest possible one. That was a good one, which is annoying, because I'm probably never going to use this thing. Again, not unless there's like a quest or something that requires it. I guess while we're here, we can go ahead and max it out. It's only 8 mirrors, and as I said, I have plenty. Just trying to get some nice bonus Nova levels, thank you. Going on. So that was that. Who's next? Problem is a lot of the organization medals. I'm like, I'm short 1 from being able to guilt them because the campaign didn't. Because the redoing of theirs didn't give me enough. Here we go. These aquas I got. 6 hits. Damage lower your HP. Problem is I'd never have low HP, so... Oh, we're going with the strength one. Do that. Yes, please, take that attack boost 1 with you. It will be so handy. Oh, wow. Just a solid... Okay, I was really about to be like, excuse me, but okay, it does it piecemeal. So that was a solid. They heard me complaining about the guilting and how I believe they heard me figure out their scheme, and they were like, oh crap, just give it to him, just give it to him. Yeah, it's this one. I have to do this one because this one has the trait in it already. This one does not, and then we can get 2 traits into my key art number 1. And a guilt on him. They actually gave me the good ones on that because they're going to give me a crappy one on this one. That's what it is. Come on. Make it good. 107? What tier are you? Oh, you're 5. Jeez. Come on. Tier 5 has a max guilt of 150. Doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. Joy. Joy. Lowers magic-based defense of all targets by 2 tiers for 1 turn. I guess that works. Of all the times for it to be extra attack, it's not a bad one, but it is kind of expensive one. So I don't know how I feel about that. Granted, with my luck so far, this isn't going to be much better, but I'll put another trait in it, which will be fun. It's 100 to 150. Oh, boy. Let's see me get that 130 all over again. Just to be fair, odds are I would get that. Yeah. So, question is whether or not we get anything good for the second trait. Okay, you're just like a pure stat medal. Well, it was fun while it lasted. The dream was alive for a moment. Vex in here has ground enemy defense jigger. So let's throw this in here and see if we can't get a better one. Come on. Get me... Come on, at least get me to 90, please. Please, Vexen. I'm begging you. Well, honestly... Getting the same, I think, isn't quite as insulting as getting, like, 1 point higher. Because it's like... Oh, you want me to increase it? Okay. And it's like they pretended they were going to listen, and then did literally the least amount they could. I don't think either of these have traits. Yeah. You're the one that's equipped. So, you're the one that gets the friend. And now, this Tsum Tsum that I could have been using for such a long time will finally be guilted. And he's fun. 104%. He's a tier 4, right? Yes. Okay, at least he's a tier 4. That's still 26 mirrors. That's still a lot of mirrors. Extra attack. Actually not bad for him. He is, in fact, a 1 cost that lowers defense and ignores target's attributes. So, really not bad at all. Though it does make him not useful anymore against things with counters. So that'll be annoying. Dance, Water, Dance. We're trying to just reroll and we are guaranteed to do better than his current guild. We are absolutely 100% guaranteed to do better. It's probably going to be 70. Come on. 75. Screw you. Damage rates? Probably not. I think he was AoE. I don't remember, though. Oh, no, he was single target. It might not have been bad. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, then we will guilt our Xion beat. Actually, what is your trait? Yeah. Guilt this, see if we get anything better. Oh shoot, I forgot to look at her thing. I'm pretty sure it's like it's a 1 cost. It does lowers target's magic defense by 2 tiers for 1 turn. Inflicts more damage with 1 enemy left. That's right. So extra attack is actually good for on this one because it's a debuff medal. 87 is a respectable guilt for a tier 3. Max gauges is a crappy trait no matter what the medal is. And then my HD Zexes. Waiting for this because this is going to give this should give bonus points to him when him being equipped to my pet. So this should be good. Go! Come on. 197. 197. He's a tier 7. I got a 197 guilt off him. Oh, heck yes. Max guilt for a tier 7 is 200. That is a crappy trait, but I'll take it. Because I can do this. Behold, maxed out Nova for a tier 7. Max out his level while we're here. Shoot, I'll use that thing. He's not bad. He's not a oop, goodbye, Ariel. He's not a damage dealer by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not bad. I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up just using these guys to re-roll these guilts. Because... but I haven't decided yet. Illustrated Donald B here would be ideal to fix my magic problem that I have, but he's got 0 dots, and so no traits. So he's just not that good. Plus it would cost me 6 Mickey and Brooms to bring him up to snuff. Which is just appalling to think about. Like, looking at all the Mickey Brooms I got to spend just on the people I guilted during this campaign is disgusting. You couldn't go up 1 single percentile. All I gotta use is more strength. It's sickening. It's sickening. So, if I'm perfectly honest, I am tempted. I'm real tempted to just dump 4 Mickey and Brooms into this World of Final Fantasy Cloud to guilt him because he's so strong. He has enemy defense minus 60. Like, he's ground defense minus 60. He's good. He's good. But I can't justify that. Can't justify that for what he is. Especially not when, as far as power goes, I've got HD era. So, yeah, that's all that. I don't know what else there is really to say. What else there is to show. I could guilt more. I expected this to take a little bit longer than it did. I'm working my way through Coliseum, as you can see. We're exactly as far in all this as we were before. So I don't know about that. I am further. I finally am further in Union Cross, the Proud mode. So I have Fenrir. I only leveled him up to level 10 because that's when the Electrum Ore, it starts costing 3 Electrum Ore instead of just 1, or instead of 2. I didn't know how high to raise him up. Because some of those are still really challenging. Like my counterpoint is only at level 18. Sleeping Lion is at level 20. I'm thinking I'd probably get them all up to level 20 at least, and then go from there. But yeah, Moogle Glory is at 25, and he's gonna take jewels to get any further. I'm really tempted because I do love my Stroke of Midnight setup. Yeah, look at this. He's now... Sephiroth is now my highest in raw power. In raw power, he's my strongest. For what it's worth, she is there because I needed something for the time. Not because I was like, oh, this will be better. So, this is the problem. This is currently, at least just strength-wise, my strongest upright magic metal. Is a boosted World of Final Fantasy Una. Actually, I forgot about the fact that my Cloud is also boosted. Coming up a close second, he is the one I've been primarily using because he has such a high multiplier. Really, I guess now I could use this. The problem is that these medals all... Didn't mean to do that. These medals all get the enemy's defense to as low as it goes. Which was really the benefit of using the Tsum Tsums. So I don't have any good upright magic. I could use Key Art 1, but that multiplier is so low. 2.94? Like, ugh. So, I don't know. Actually, I was using my Halloween Donald. I don't know where he went. He might not be that strong because I haven't actually given him levels. Yeah. Has to be upright. You lose way too much on that without it being upright. Yeah, he's way down here. I haven't leveled him up. I haven't given him Mickey and Brooms or anything. Or, not Mickey and Brooms. Chippendales yet. So, he's still way down there because I was hoping I'd be able to get further in the high score challenge. Sadly, I have not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any further. I was hoping that when we pulled for Xion, we might actually get her. I guess I do have 1 day left, so you can see this is where I'm at. I'm not far away, at least number-wise, from that 5,000 point. And this is my setup. Along with, don't know if I used... I don't remember which one of these I used. It doesn't matter because I never had to actually use it. Kairi gives enough of a buff that she handles everything. and then it's all up to these 2 medals to finish the job. So it's pretty solid. I don't have any of these other medals aside from these 3, which I just realized they're now, just right now, that they are in fact in a row, which is adorable. I don't have any of these other medals, and by the time you guys see this tomorrow, I won't be able to get Xion EX because the deal ends today. It's real tempting to me to pull again, because again I know I have 3,000. I know I have 4,000 jewels coming. But if I pull it, that's 3,000. It takes me down to 8. It's still more than enough to get the avatar board. But then if I get the avatar board, I'm gonna have like 1,000 jewels. Those 4 get me up to 5. Like that's not enough. That's not enough to warrant that. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. The problem is, again, by the time you see this, you're gonna be like, oh well, if you would have pulled that Xion, you may have been able to get it. And I'll be like, well, F. So anyway, that's where I'm stuck at. I don't know. If you have a thought on how to get further, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. But yep, this appears to be where I'm stuck. I did at least get all this. Because if I could at least get this guy, if I get at least to 5,000 where I could get 1 more of him, I might be able to roll a better trait. If I can get like a -60 or anything, then he becomes worthwhile for me to waste brooms on, which gets me a good upright magic medal. So let me know in the comments down below what you think on all that fun stuff right there. Yes, sure, yes, sure. Apparently, for those who care, in the Coliseum this month, as far as rewards go, defense boost 3 max. It's fancy. The boards, I'm actually basically missing a board. They put both of these in the same one. I'm pretty sure they used to be separate. I could be crazy on that, but it feels like they lessen. I'm pretty sure there used to be 4 boards. They definitely changed how it went, where you used to be able to, like, choose paths and whatnot. Actually, no, there did used to be 2 boards. Now there's only 1. And now instead of being able to, like, choose the paths you take, like, you have to just get to the end. So I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, I think that does it. Hopefully tomorrow, as I said, I will have changed my clothes because it's no longer Christmas. I no longer have to be the Winter Prince. So hopefully I'll change. We will start tomorrow off the same way we did today with another Moogle pull and me singing terribly to you. I shouldn't pull for that. I shouldn't. Nope, I need to not. I just need to show restraint and not do it. That's all there is to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back. There will be a new main series. Will start in the afternoon. You'll get a video probably tomorrow letting you know what the plan is for this coming year. So, there's something going to be uploaded this afternoon, but it's not something you'll see on a normal basis, just so you know. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed this video, then by all means, do feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you dislike this video for whatever reason, the dislike button is right there as well. Comments are always appreciated, so long as they're kept spoiler-free. And next time on Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, I don't know, we'll probably be going through story mode. And we'll probably also look at, we might guilt some more tier 2s, or some tier 2s and tier 1s, depending on if you guys want to see that. I can do that, that's fine. But yeah. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this video is adjourned.